Hello everyone. What I'm about to share with you all are 2 dreams that I received from YAHSHUAH. So if I mess up, please forgive me. I will correct myself. You're going to hear pages turning because I had to write it down. There was a lot to remember. So this first dream, this first dream I received August or September of this year, 2019. In the first dream, I was shopping at a shopping plaza where my daughter works in real life. It was a beautiful day, blue skies with just a few clouds. As I was walking, I noticed that there was a man standing smack dab in the middle of the parking lot of the shopping plaza. His eyes were locked on me. I noticed that he was an albino man, and by his facial features, I knew that he was a black man. He didn't have any hair on his head, but he had a large white beard with a goatee. He was wearing a 2-piece white suit and had a tall carved stick in his right hand. I looked away from him and continued to walk. I could tell that he still had his eyes locked on me. So I glanced back at him, and this time he had both of his arms raised up and stretched out wide. And from the corner of my eye, I could see that there was something in the sky. When I turned to look, I yelled out, "Oh my gosh." There was a wall of water approaching the shopping plaza. I ran into the nearest store, and as soon as I got inside, it began to pour down rain. I could see the water accumulating, but none got inside the store. It was as if the doors were sealed. I knew that I was in a safe place. There were only a few people inside, and we were able to get food, water, and anything we needed without paying. I knew when I woke up that the wall of water represented Yah's judgment. I also had a knowing in my spirit that the man that I had seen in the middle of the shopping center was Noah. The second dream I had, I just received this the morning, early a.m. of Thanksgiving. In this dream, I was living in a brick apartment complex. I was in my living room straightening up. My husband, who was an unknown man, was helping me. I knew that it was Thanksgiving morning. I knew that my mom was visiting because she had her purse sitting on one of my end tables. I also knew that she wasn't staying because my aunt who lived close by was having Thanksgiving at her house, and I knew that most of my family was headed there. I began to pull the rugs up off the living room floor so I could take them outside and beat the dust and any debris off of them. While I was outside, I felt like opening my living room windows. Don't know why I was trying to open them from the outside, but I tried anyway. I noticed that there were brass knobs fastened to the brick foundation of the house that I lived in. Well, since I couldn't get the windows open, I decided to go inside. So I went inside, and as soon as I opened the windows, I felt a crisp, cool, fresh breeze flow into the house. I went back outside to continue what I was doing. I noticed that all I had on was a giant white t-shirt that went down to my knees. Regardless, I resumed doing what I came outside to do. One of my neighbors showed up and said to me, "Hey, look." I stopped what I was doing and turned around to see what he was talking about. He was pointing to something in the sky. When I looked, all I could see was a dark blue-gray purplish sky in the distance. It looked like a storm coming, but something caught my eye. In the midst of the stormy sky, I saw a very white cloud. I saw a very bright white cloud. Something was in it. It was a pillar lying horizontal. As I was staring at it, my neighbors look at this thing. Now it's breaking in half. At that point, I knew that we weren't looking at the same thing. When I turned to continue, focusing my attention on the cloud, I saw the pillar in the cloud move from horizontal to a vertical position. My neighbor then began to shout, "Look, look!" This time, I walked over to where he was to see exactly what he was looking at. And I saw what looked like a tornado forming, and the top part of it broke off. It looked like it was forming into another one. I panicked because of how close it was. It was just minutes away. Well, Yah has given me many dreams concerning floodings and tsunamis. The one thing I've always wondered was, where is all this water coming from? I live on the East Coast, and in a lot of my dreams, and from where I live, I'm like, where is this water coming from? Well, I was led to this brother's dream about California and the Cascadia fault line. He mentioned also a tidal wave coming from New York City, and I did a video about New York City and a tsunami and also an earthquake. He also shared a video that a YouTuber, Marfoogle, I don't know if anybody knows who he is, but I'm not subscribed to him, but he shared audio concerning the Cascadia fault line. He was interviewing, I think it was a scientist, someone well known. So I'm going to post a link to that video below. I encourage you guys to go and check this out. Please check it out. I'm going to say a little something that I heard from the video, from that interview. And it is alarming, but it is confirming. When the Cascadia fault line rips apart, this is what the guy is saying. When it rips apart, it's going to send this country in one direction, 45 feet, which means other fault lines will be affected as well. And this will cause a tsunami on the East Coast. And of course, I believe he mentioned also the Madrid fault line acting up as well. So this is bad. This is really, really bad. And he is talking about weeks, a few weeks, the possibility of this occurring. It is going to happen, but he said weeks. So please check this out, okay? Yah has been warning of his judgment. He's been warning of his judgment for a long time. And I'm going to tell you guys what the Ruach put in my spirit and was speaking through me, saying, now is the time to lift your head up towards the one who sits on high. It is time, you guys. It really is time. This is no joke. This is no joke. Please listen to me when I'm saying this. This is no joke, okay? Draw close to him. Draw close to Yah, and he will draw close to you, okay? Please prepare your hearts, please, because Yah is coming, and so is his judgment, and it cannot be stopped. Understand, it cannot be stopped. Okay? Prepare your hearts. YAHSHUAH is looking at the condition of your heart. I have been seeing 9/11 a lot, and I mean a lot. I have seen 9/11 a few times here and there throughout the years, but I have been seeing it extremely frequently lately. And I prayed about it, and God let me know exactly what this is. This is Ecclesiastes 9:11 through 12. Okay, I encourage you guys also to read that and pray for understanding. Like, honestly, you guys, it's about time and chance. It's about this window of opportunity that is coming. It is a window of opportunity that's catching away. Is a window of opportunity. I know that there are people going back and forth about pre-trib and post-trib. You need to humble yourself. Humble yourselves. Humble yourselves and go before the Lord and ask Him to show you the truth, okay? Because He's going to do whatever He wants to do. It is important that you are humbling yourselves. You don't want to block the truth from entering you. I'm going to share Revelations 22:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. There's a storm coming, and it's just moments away. Just moments away. Keep your eyes on the things above and not on the things of this earth. Okay? Please. This is serious. This is serious. Yah said, be ye holy, for He is holy. Okay? This is a warning. A dire warning. So don't be found naked. Shalom.